I got a lot of
Best
Swedish
luck with the
friends over
premiere.
there. I love Alex Skarsgård and Faros Faros, two men that I've
and
worked
Rebecca
with.
Ferguson soon too.
Oh, yes, and Rebecca, I just finished working with. I keep forgetting that that's it with you Swedes, man. You blend in so easy.
Yeah, so I'm Jonathan Blumberg, writing for Movie Scene in Sweden.
Hi, Jonathan, how are you?
I'm doing great now, and I get to speak with you, of course.
Excellent. I'm trying to check out your posters in the background there.
Yeah, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, and Kill
Nice.
Bill.
You can't go wrong with that, dude.
I know. And you can't go wrong with this show either.
Thank you.
I've watched the entire first season.
Oh.
And I loved all the twists and turns, and coming in as feeling like, oh, this is going to be something like Con Air, and then it turns into something very differently the longer we go down the line.
Yes, it does. You're right. Exactly.
Yeah. I wanted to not to spoil anything, but there is a moment in the first episode when your character first arrives by the plane, which I've heard that you had a real plane on site.
Yeah, we did.
That you picked apart, and so and then there's chaos.
Yeah,
shooting that scene in particular, could you talk a bit about how that was?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was one of the most exciting scenes to shoot in the whole 10 episodes. And, you know, Sam Hargraves has got a reputation for executing those like nobody else can. Probably him and David Leitch. So it was like, you know, I was nervous. I was excited and nervous. It's just like, I didn't want to be the one that couldn't do it. I wasn't going to be the one that can't shoot, you know, a 6-7 minute oner. So, you know, we rehearsed it very hard on, you know, carpet in rehearsal rooms. And then we bring it on the day to the cold, to the minus 25, minus 30 with a burning plane, you know, and 30, you know, serious martial art, extras, fighters, you know, criminals. And, you know, we left it all on the floor, man. I got to say, I gave my all, and it was a great camera crew, and, you know, it keeps coming. It overwhelms you. You know, you're sucking in so much air with all the gear you got on to keep warm, with the hard dirt. I mean, when I got picked up and slammed on the ground, I mean, I got slammed. And
how many times did you have to do the scene?
We did it probably about 5 or 6 before we got it all right. You know what I mean? It was all day with the setup and different things and the chopper, but I mean, it was one of the best feelings I've ever had at the end. It really, you know, I felt like I'd created this epic piece, you know, of like, it felt exhausting, and I knew that Nate shot it and was there. I felt him as well as saw him at times, and it felt unrelenting. And I thought, you know, this is when I thought that's when it occurred to me. I think we're going to make something quite special here, something that, you know, as you said, starts off with this bang and this insane chopper out this beautiful landscape to land to absolute chaos. And once you feel that early on, like Tarantino in the back, and once you feel you've established that rule and the ability for that to happen, you feel it throughout the rest of the 10 episodes. At any point in time, all hell could break loose, and it does quite often. But then it also changes into something. I mean, episode 10, I don't know how you found, but it felt quite beautiful to me and quite serene, even though there's this epic story still unfolding in the snow and the mountains. There's something quite beautiful about those mountains and those dogs and, you know, and the colors.
Yeah, we've been on quite a journey when we arrive at.
You have, haven't you? So, it's every hour feels like a great hour spent. You know, that's rewarding and exciting, and, you know, and ends on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks a lot for taking your time to speak.
Oh my God, that was quick.
Yeah, I know.
I got a lot of Swedish friends over there. I love Alex Skarsgård and Faros Faros, two men that I've worked
Rebecca
with.
Ferguson.
Oh yes, and Rebecca, I just finished working with. I keep forgetting that that's it with you Swedes, man. You blend in so easy.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks a lot for taking your time.
Thank you very much.